And welcome back.
Oh my
We
goodness.
just had a power surge and we right out the door, but we are back. I'm double fisted right here.
I gotta tell you something. Not only did we have a power surge, it wasn't a little flicker. The whole gallery had this major power surge. And all I can say is, I'm loving our power strips, because after our last power surge where we lost everything on that back wall, we got a little smarter.
We had to
Not
buy
a
a new
lot
TV and
smarter,
everything.
a little smarter.
We lost everything there.
We lost everything on the last power surge. We were not here one Saturday when all that equipment went. So let's get right back into our show, because now that we're a little CBD'd up, we're talking, we've got one bean with us, one mean bean.
I just had a
Number
bean.
one, mean bean. We've got chocolate covered espresso beans with CBD. We've tried these other oils. I actually tried this. Janice, how's your headache?
Oh, I didn't try it. Can I borrow it?
Yes, I want you to try this. I tried this roll-on for migraines because I have truly had a migraine since Thursday.
Now let me ask you a question. What do? You rolling on here?
You roll it on there and across your forehead.
Right here?
And Susan says her son's
I
headache
just
was
like the way
gone
it smells.
in 10 minutes. Now, why? I know we sort of backed up to talk about the oil. What is in this particular roll-on that helps with migraines?
Put it on.
That does smell nice.
Don't worry about it. I'm
That,
gonna
that
bite
particular
you.
roll-on contains a very specific strain of peppermint and a very specific strain of eucalyptus from Australia. And we've chelated it
The other
with
side.
some microbial product that is the strongest chelator known to man, and it allows instantaneous absorption into the nervous system.
Right through the skin. Thank you, Dan.
Literally within seconds. And we've done that with this particular product as well, which gives you every mineral, every trace mineral, every cofactor the cell needs to actually work and function. And the same oils that are present in there are in here as well. And the mind-blowing thing is most people, when I make this statement, have absolutely no clue. There's vitamin B15 and there's vitamin B17. No one on earth has been trained to know this. Those are the chelating molecules to cyanide. And when you absorb those...
To cyanide.
Yeah, right?
Cyanide.
You're going to love me.
Poison.
No.
No.
Health. No, health. Everyone has said...
Get me the hell out of here. real quick.
Don't do cannabis. Don't do hemp. Don't eat apple seeds. They contain cyanide. They'll kill you. However, that was the big lie, okay,
Gotcha.
that everyone's getting over now. So the chelating molecules are the vitamin B15 and 17 that allow the pancreas to function. And once that function, diabetes is over with. And then guess what else? Those hormones that the pancreas put off shuttle chemically the cyanide only to the cancer cell. The cancer cell also puts off its own hormone, which blocks pretty much all the medicines we're using today, or poisons. Run from the cure, folks. And the cyanide literally passes through the hormone and into the cancer cell and apoptosis.
So wait a minute. Hold on a second, because you're blowing my mind.
Of
Hey,
course,
Jojo.
that's why I came here.
But how do you know all this?
I'm a scientist.
So
I spent 13 years in college to...
you went to
For
college
13 years.
I went to... Yeah, on purpose.
on purpose.
Well, my goal was I watched everyone as a youngster die around me, and I wanted to find out what was the root cause. And the root cause is the lack of education. So I overeducated myself. So I could sit down and with doctors or psychologists or whoever and actually speak their language and actually overwhelm them with facts.
So well, hold on. So you're putting the cyanide component, the K.
It's not cyanide.
It was a K.
It's
the vitamin.
it's called nitrilicide.
Okay.
So it's
Towards the
it's
cancer.
bound, so you can't die from it.
You can't, right?
It's
they just
impossible.
label it that way so
Yeah.
you wouldn't take it and get healthy.
That's correct.
Okay. Which is, it doesn't surprise me.
That's
so
why you have a power
so
surge.
diabetics, the pancreas is the issue.
It is 100%.
It is the issue. It's not the liver as much. It is the pancreas. I know that.
100%.
And you're saying that with these two different types of vitamins, you can restore its cell growth?
Yes, 100%.
That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to tell you why I'm done.
But they're in the CBD.
And
so they're in
so
these
what
products.
we've done.
So why don't
what
we
we've-
just swallow the hell out of that thing?
You can.
You can. Go ahead.
You've
I'll-
tried
I'll
every
bring you more.
product here. Jojo, we've tried the frogs,
But the
we've tried the bears.
benefit on a neurological level is why I designed this to be its partner. Yes, there's 100 other things that you can do with it. Bug bites, for instance. We found out. I also live on a horse farm, so we own a horse
You got a
farm.
lot of bugs.
We got a lot of
Bugs.
and so you're always getting bit. And so we would rub it on there, and we found out after doing a bunch of tests that this product actually pulls the oxygen molecule out of the poison, be it a wasp, be it mosquitoes, doesn't matter. It pulls the oxygen out of it, making the poison inert. So we did a little more research and said, okay, if the nervous system starts in the feet, top to bottom, what then can we do? And we figured out after cleaning the feet and pulling out as much toxins as possible with Epsom salts. Just pull all the junk out.
Through your feet.
Through your feet. Yep. And then you put this on your feet. It goes straight into the central nervous system, and it makes you fall asleep within 10, 15 minutes. There's no one on earth that will ever have insomnia. And
You need
yes,
this?
here.
Well, you think about
So,
women and hormones, right?
so here.
And I'm gonna
Here.
tell you.
I
And she
use it
got
every night.
and you got some real stinky feet, so we gotta take care of your
Right,
problems.
and it smells beautiful. It absolutely does.
thank you.
It's got a beautiful peppermint, eucalyptus smell to it, and of course the other, cherry seed oil.
But
so
you still
it's-
got to do the Epsom salt bath.
Preferably, I
To
recommend
cleanse.
that
Which I know
to
you can't
pull
do.
heavy metals.
What do you mean I
and-
can't do?
You told me
yes.
you can't take an Epsom salts bath.
No. Just soak your feet for
Soak your
about 10
feet.
minutes.
Somebody get me some Epsom salt. I'm about to do it now. What are you talking
You
about?
just said last week you can't, but I gotta tell you,
No.
I've had,
I
Well,
told you
use
hot water.
use Himalayan sea salt.
just wash your feet.
Whatever. Just wash your feet. So
I like the Epsom salt and a little Himalayan sea salt. I mean,
And
put
the,
some
and the
pepper in
reason
this
why
bad boy.
I want people to use the Epsom salts if they can is, especially if you do have cancer or you're on all kinds of meds, this will actually pull all of the radiation and
Right out your
the what do they call that poison they give people? Chemo. And most people don't even know they're taking chemo. Did you know the Nazis actually in World War II invented that? It's mustard gas.
Yeah.
We may not have a gallery by the time we're done with today, so please keep this video.
Yes.
I feel like Mission Impossible.
we're gonna archive
keep this
this.
video and archive this.
And I'm not going to commit suicide.
Now, it's really funny. It's really funny. 20 some odd years ago, I met a lady. She flew me out to Rochester to see this machine. And they put a chemical, which is probably what you just mentioned, the salt. And they put this electrode in the water. And this machine took all the toxins out of your body. There was yeast in there. There was also, I used to
Candida
smoke,
and-
all that stuff was in the water. It was disgusting. It's
Yeah.
like different colors, and it was really hot. And she says, invest in the money. Let's do this. And I didn't do it because I thought there was something wrong.
Because
And here
now
he is
health
telling
is
me
on a whole
It's
nother
brainwashing.
level.
It's literally brainwashing from the early 30s all the way up to now. So the older you are, the less capable, I guess, you are of believing the truth based on the amount of.
Are these smaller boxes coffee
baloney.
also?
Yes.
There's just less than that. I just want to make sure we get
so-
across
so,
everything
yeah.
that's on the table.
So I have a 16 pack.
Okay.
It's 250 milligrams, and then I also have a 6-pack. It's 25 milligrams.
And where can people get this?
OneMeanBean.com.
So everything's online. OneMeanBean.com for the coffee and all of
Now,
these
this is
products.
And that's the
one
number
mean
one.
bean.
This
Number
is
one.
amazing. I just told you, if there's a bug around, it will bite me and I will have an allergic reaction, and then I have to take a Claritin, and then I go to sleep.
See, no.
And this was last night's.
Claritin.
This was last
Man,
night's
you are one
catastrophe.
scary broad, you
My
know?
husband said, seriously, I've never met anyone as sensitive as you are. A mosquito bite.
Are you A negative blood? Because I get bit all the time. So I use that as well. So
A
You
positive.
said A?
A negative.
So am I. So every 15 minutes on the farm, I'm always getting
They
chewed.
love our skin.
So
tone.
you're
They
A
like
negative.
that.
That's because
I'm
we're
definitely
sweet.
Birth for the
I am A.
hills.
We're
They
sweeter.
take a bite, they take a bite out of me, I take a Claritin out, done. These
You
are
ready?
delicious.
CBD,
Let me try some
chocolate covered espresso beans.
Now, I'm going to tell you this thing
But
when
this whole bag, though, is like 9 cups of coffee
Yeah.
the bag?
Yeah.
in the bag.
There's-
So I'm going to give it to you carefully.
one
between
one
the-
bean is 9 cups of coffee.
No, the whole bag.
But no, that's not. She's being facetious. But here's the great thing about coffee and CBD. Not only the coffee
These are
will get
so
you
good.
lit as far as your focus, your laser focus, right? But the CBD, where everyone else is like, I feel relaxed and calm, that's what you want. You want your nervous system to be cool, calm, and collected, but you want to be focused and sharp, and that's what our coffee will actually do.
And I can tell you,
So if
thankfully, we had that
if
when we had a
if you're
power outage.
working and not using this coffee, you're slowing your system down after you have a couple cups of coffee. If you drink this, not only will you sleep like a baby, you'll be like lightning focused all day long.
Jojo, you want to co-host with me? Because by the time
Sure.
he's done with his CBD, his coffee beans, the frog,
He'll be bouncing off the
bears.
walls.
No, I'm not bouncing.
No, but he
it mellows
won't.
you out.
No, he'll have all the
I is
health
mellow,
benefits.
baby.
He'll have all the health benefits of chocolate, all the health benefits of the coffee, all the health benefits of the CBD.
So I could drink that coffee and then put the sleeping stuff on my
And be
feet and I'll
done.
have no
Well,
problem.
my question is, why aren't you actually enjoying a cup right now?
This is one
I don't know.
meanbean.com.
You see the way he
You
delivers.
can also go to Coffee Bean Dreams.
You like
And
chill
Susan, we haven't
out.
even talked
I
about
know.
you yet, so you guys are going to have to stay since we
He's
lost.
going to throw something at me. Oh,
Nice catch,
He plays
boyfriend.
football.
Boyfriend, nice catch.
Well, I thought you were
Thank
called
you.
Baby Bear.
He's baby bear.
Baby
Your
bear.
Baby Bear?
It's a Keurig. Gianna knows how to work the Keurig if you want her to make you a cup.
Yeah.
This is
You want a
unreal.
cup?
Sure.
It's delicious coffee.
No,
Cute.
It's
the
CBD.
whole.
the whole concept.
The experience,
And
but
the
you
other thing
feel
I'm
lighter
fascinated
now
with-
too, probably.
I lost like 4 pounds.
I'm fascinated with the frankincense oil.
You know what?
I do. We have it.
If
It's an amazing
somebody
thing.
would grab my backpack, which is right over there, I actually brought some. I'll give you some.
Tell me about. There's so many things, and I know we're going to have to go to the radio in a minute, so we're going to keep talking in the
Yes.
next hour
We,
about how it came to be
We
and
do it?
why you. People are doing CBD, and I understand why CBD. Why frankincense?
I want you
Well,
to
it's
try
not
something.
just frankincense, but so frankincense, myrrh.
Have one.
There's 2 cinnamons
yeah,
were
yeah, taste.
identified out
No,
of
try it.
Africa, and then the
Try it.
hemp
Give it out,
or
give it
cannabis
out.
oils. And the way that we brought that together was pretty amazing as far as the research. We did about 3 years of research with Catholic priests that were actually tied to the Vatican, and then some Jewish individuals, which I will not name just because.
A couple of rabbis. Brother
Yes,
rabbi.
actually one from
High
Florida.
five to the rabbi.
Yes.
That's
I'm trying to find what you're looking or asking for. The
question.
It's very vegan.
it's-
coffee.
Is it vegan?
Is it vegan? The chocolate.
chocolate.
everything.
Yeah, it's vegan.
Non-gluten.
It's so
I'm
vegan.
vegan
it's-
Anyway,
They're
I'll
so
find
vegan.
it,
The cow
but
We're
right.
gonna find it. So it's,
Yeah,
it's
but the
frankincense.
point is, it's the exact Hebrew formulation for the anointing oil.
Wow.
Yes.
You want to try some
Frankincense?
coffee?
Did you hear that? Frankincense, myrrh. It is the exact formulation.
I know. He's the one that gave me the
I
frankincense.
know, and I'm just fascinated by why. Why would you want to recreate this?
He's a chemist. Don't you went to school? He's a chemist.
There's a bigger why.
Because mankind needs help. They need spiritual help. They need health help.
They need to open their eyes. Is what they need.
Mankind
and you
needs
know
health,
what?
and mankind needs hope, is what we need.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you
and
could shut
know
down the
what?
power. We're still
I
gonna go.
brought our competitors' oil just so we can.
Oh, he does this. I don't like doing this. Yeah, anybody want to volunteer? for
Yeah, you don't want to. I don't
Yeah,
want to
right.
volunteer because that stuff is nasty.
That's nasty. What you do? Find the nastiest thing on the market?
Mankind-
No. Actually, this is one of the most
That's
popular
most popular
brands.
out there.
in-
Can I tell you a secret without naming the name? I'm not gonna name the name. You know the brand.
Okay, now I know the brand.
You know the brand. That's all I gotta say.
Hello, beautiful.
Okay. Ta-da!
Where you been?
This is literally.
Dawn DeMarco, your timing is impeccable.
That's the wrist. That's the wrist.
Tell me how you feel in a couple minutes. Rub that in there.
Now it's funny because we told people about that oil, other people as well. They were like, "Wow, where'd you get it?" And yada yada. Is it pure and the whole nine?
It's very
The same
pure.
thing with the CBD.
It's the purest you'll find anywhere on the face of the earth.
You know, education about CBD oil. We've talked to a lot of people, and they just don't get it.
Dawn, this oil, this is the original biblical formulation of frankincense and myrrh,
Oh, really?
Yep.
the anointed
Can I
oil.
smell it?
Yes.
Hopefully I like
No,
it.
that's a different
That's
oil.
not it.
This
It's
is
this one.
different. All right, we're gonna keep rubbing.
I was gonna just-
I'm gonna keep rubbing this. The oil, I should say.
keep
We're
rubbing
gonna
that
go
laugh.
to a quick commercial break and come back on the radio hour. So stay tuned. We got a lot more to come. 95.3 FM, fingers crossed, 1470 AM that we are going live. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back and recap this entire show.
Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Best pizza in Florida, I'm gonna tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornicione?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I'm in love.
Cheesy American
process.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing.
Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Delray Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig
It
in.
was around the left hand.
Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Attention seniors, the Medicare open enrollment period is here. Know all of your options before selecting a plan. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and she will take a look at all of your Medicare options from $0 premiums. Debbie at I Will Advisors will take the time and care to educate you and help you select the right Medicare plan for you. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors, 954-753.
And it's now 30% contained. And in Southern California, the Woodsley fire is 35% contained.
245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Letting people back into those homes because there's a real fear that more fires could spark up here.
There could soon be another high-level departure from the Trump administration.
White House Chief of Staff John Kelly's job status is once again uncertain. Sources tell ABC News that within the last few weeks, the president's once again discussed Kelly's fate with many of his top advisors, and Kelly has continued to grow distant from the president. This past summer, ABC News reported that Kelly had accepted the president's request to remain as chief of staff through 2020. The president's expressed significant interest in bringing onto his team Nick Ayers, currently.
Walmsley Radio Show, Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon on WNN.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticzone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticzone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com.
Foods Essentials is a complete program.
At 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels.
Freddie, you there?
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
I'm having a good time, shooting star to the sky like a tiger.
Yeah, welcome. Back to that. Whoa, Blake, we're good. Oh my goodness gracious. Boy, that came in like a rush.
Having a good time.
Is it loud or is it the CBD?
Woo! It's loud.
It was loud.
Now you go over there. and
Keep
turn
drinking the
down
coffee.
And you wanted to charge those microphones.
And that's with the old
It
batteries.
lit it up.
And there, how you doing?
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida. Welcome to the show. We had a power surge. We didn't know we were going to be on.
What a
So
Tuesday is what all I can say is
everything has been lit up. So sorry for the feedback.
So to speak.
literally lit up on our first hour, which was our 12 o'clock hour. We had this pop of everything. Power went out, internet went out. So if you were watching us, we're going to continue this segment because there was a lot we did not get to cover as we rebooted. But thankfully, we got to reboot. So here we are, back on 95.3 FM 1470 AM, live streaming on social media all over at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're going into our health hour, but we were talking CBD coffee. We've got one Mean Bean with us. We've got Susan Warline also from Flying for Hope, and we didn't even get a chance to talk to you, Susan. So welcome, Susan, and welcome, Michael. We've got CBD in cups, in individual cups.
K-cups.
K-cups, and which we don't normally have.
We got CBD everywhere.
But I'm fascinated with Freddie. We've got frogs and we've got bears. But the thing that makes this so amazing is I have to say this on air is that I've had a migraine since Thursday. And you take all these oral medication. I mean, you know what it's like to be in pain, right? You keep functioning. You take every 4 hours. You take something else to function. I tried this roll-on, and you know what? It's like down to a 2 from a 10.
Now
So
you
that's an
suffer from
amazing
migraines,
thing.
don't you?
I get a lot of headaches from my TMJ. Yeah.
You got TMJ?
Yes.
It's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Hello.
TMJ.
Have you
TMJ,
met me?
and that's so painful. And Michael, what I love about this, and if you're looking for the information, go to number one, meanbean.com, is your carrier oils are different.
Yes.
And that's what I think. We never really address it. Everyone says it's CBD with MCT, and that's supposed to be, or it's with coconut oil.
THC.
No, MCT is the carrier oil.
ABC.
That was in the old days.
THC was what's in marijuana, which we don't have.
So now it's
this
MCT.
actually, this says no THC in it.
I know that. Unfortunately, it has nothing in it, but pure CBD.
It's literally a full spectrum oil minus the THC.
Well, there you have it. Now, before we go, let's identify who we're speaking to, because people want to know your background, who you are, where you come from. And I was told not to walk down the street with you. I don't know why, but tell
And
us.
now you know why.
Now I know why.
Because a power surge.
Because of the power surge.
You're being followed, because in 18 years, I've never had a power surge on the air until today.
Well, you'll have more, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. Somebody get the backup battery out of my car.
Well, I tell people all the time, jokingly, I'm not going to commit suicide. But I tell people all the time when I'm in my office in Miami, we're up and we're filming, doing stuff, they don't want to stand by me or sit by me near the windows because they're like, you're going to get
Yeah, we don't
shot
want to
by
talk about
telling
that.
the truth. No, I'm not.
Now, you notice that I had all the windows removed out of here.
Yeah.
There's no windows.
Right, which is
Now
great.
you know why.
Of course, but we're all kidding. But anyway, so the carrier oil, I mean, if you're asking me a question specifically, we chose to use different carrier oils, the cherry kernel, apricot, and apple seed cold press oils, because they are not coconut oils. They're not MCT. Most people in the world have a coconut allergy, and if they do, they have a citrus allergy. And if that's the case, then your body is not going to be able to utilize the CBD. The CBD will go into work just against those allergies that you're having, and that's it.
So if you're allergic to the oil, then it's not going to get through. You're not going to get the benefits of the CBD, the
And
cannabinoid in it.
I believe I'm the only company, at least in the United States, based on our own research, of course, the only one doing it.
And the other oil that we talked about, I find fascinating is, can I talk about this?
Please do.
All right, this oil is frankincense, myrrh, and some cinnamon, some other herbs that you've identified.
It smells like
It's
back to the biblical.
It's literally the purest form of cannabis minus the THC, because it's not
The
necessary.
frankincense is?
No. What's in here is the CBD oil, the full spectrum oil, with 2 different cinnamons that you don't normally find. We get that out of Africa. And then 2 different places in Israel, we get the frankincense and the myrrh. And then we make very small batches of that. And it is literally the anointing oil they put on Jesus. 100%.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so,
It's so fascinating.
everyone thinks they have the recipe, but it's absolutely not true.
Now, the thing that...
And this is not ingestible. We put this...
Please don't.
So this
I mean, it's not going to kill
It's
you.
not
It's
that you
just
put
the
it-
cinnamon is so strong,
It's
your
strong.
mouth will be on fire.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I tried the other CBD.
But for you ladies, you want to put a little drop,
A
it'll
little
plump up your lips.
You put it on your lips.
Forget
Hey, Jojo, you
Botox.
wanna try
use that.
some?
You put it on your lips, and
I'm not even kidding.
You put it on your lips, and you kiss somebody you don't like, and pump them up. But anyway, that thing right there,
Which thing?
the big bottle,
The one with the peppermint?
the peppermint on this, it cleared up my sinuses.
Yeah.
I took like a little, and look at it, gave me tissues because it was like, wow. I mean, it is just unreal.
This stuff is good.
Wait, Jojo, did you try it? And we also tried the coffee beans.
The coffee's good.
You
I
tried
don't,
the coffee?
is this? Wow.
Did you try the chocolate covered coffee beans?
No, just
Did you
just
like
drinking
it?
the coffee.
I tried them and I liked it a lot.
It's
and
vegan.
they're
She
vegan.
wanted
they're
seconds.
vegan, so it's perfect.
And it's vegan.
Everything we have here is vegan.
Yeah, everything that I
Good.
do is vegan. It's gluten-free, non-allergen, as much as humanly possible.
And that's important because I'm vegan too, so that's...
And
Everybody's a vegan.
A lot of the vegans in the house.
We're actually going to talk with
right.
Diane about
But
that.
there's only 2 famous bald guys in the house.
Me and you.
That's you and I. That's
And
correct.
you amateur, you got more hair than I do.
You both have hats
Where?
on.
I
Oh,
don't think
really?
so.
No, you have more hair than he does.
I'm not shy. I shave it all off.
That's
Yeah,
next.
I'm working up to that. If I take enough of this, I may do it today.
No, you have to do it on the show.
That's next. And Susan, we didn't get a chance to talk about what's in your basket. I feel like Little Red Riding Hood. And what's in your basket, Susan?
Well, first I'll explain. I am from Flying for Hope, and that is a charity that I let Michael know about, and he's actually has his company involved with us. So I started a charity almost 7 years ago called Flying for Hope, and what we do, which is amazing, which I love to do, is that we pay for people's flights, bus, or train tickets who have no money that need to get to the loved one in a crisis. It could be, we look at all crises, but crisis could be like a funeral, end of life situation, car accident, medical emergency, surgery, those kind of things. And we serve the entire country. We do have a vetting process when people do call, because I'm not going to be flying everybody out, you know, because I've had some people that have, you know, did not meet the criteria and that were actually lying. So that's why we do that vetting process. But the last one we just did was 2 ladies that both had stage 4 breast cancer, and they were sisters, hadn't seen each other in 13 years, and flew the one from Mobile, Alabama to California, and they died together. But they got to spend that last 4 or 5 months together because we got them together. Last year when I moved here from Florida, when I moved to Florida here 18 months ago, of course, a couple months later, we have a hurricane, first hurricane I've ever experienced, and I managed to get 4 families out of Puerto Rico. So that was awesome. And I do it pro bono. Our whole team is pro bono. I don't take any money from my charity. And that's why I rely on my big golf outing and gala every year. And this year we're having it at PJ National Resort and Spa in Palm Beach Gardens. Our golf outing is on actual Valentine's Day, which we are paying tribute to all of the victims and families of the Stoneman Douglas shooting. So we're going to honor them. Cool. And then Friday we've got the McCarthy sisters, you know, Jenny McCarthy's sisters, Amy and JoJo. JoJo is a celebrity makeup artist and is going to be doing makeup, and she's going to be doing the fitness part, Amy. And then Saturday's our big gala. We've got lots of celebrities coming and can still do sponsorships. And
we're doing that with a GoFundMe for you.
Yeah, they're doing that.
When is the gala?
The gala is February 16th from 6:30 to 11. And the early bird special ends on December 15th, or the price goes up. So you can go to www.flying4hope.com and get your tickets.
Which,
amazing
and I know
work.
part of, right, they honored your mom a couple
Yes, she
weeks
did.
ago.
Yeah, I had an event at PJ National, and I dedicated to Ramona, his beautiful mother who passed away in the hurricane, and just explained to everybody, you know, and that's the other thing too, is like I sell real estate, so anytime I buy or sell a house, I give some of my commission to my charity. But the other thing I do is I do an honorary flight of the buyer and the seller, and let them know that this flight is in honor of so-and-so. Because somebody always has somebody to remember, or someone that they love. So that's important to us that we recognize.
Well, I appreciate that. And I was in Puerto Rico last week. I got to see my father, and I told him about you, that you were coming on the show. So all of my uncles are watching in Puerto Rico. Everybody that I know is watching, because I didn't get to visit the grave site when my mother died, because it was underwater. It was the hurricane just hit, and we had to bury her right away.
Right.
But I got to visit the site on this last year. It's the first time in a year that I've been to the grave site.
Wow.
And it's really funny because we sat there, and the topic of conversation was about you and people like you and the things that you do, and even you know, the things that you people do and what you bring to the table is amazing. It's just an amazing a journey of meeting people like you and the things that you do. And I appreciate that. And like I said before, you have a home here. You guys come. You don't have to announce it. I will find always a chair on my table for the things that you do.
Oh, thank
You know,
you
the
so
thing
much.
that's amazing that we get to do, Freddie, is people get so wrapped up in life, right? You get up, you go to work, and they have regular day jobs. Even though we have a regular day job, the gift of the people that we get to meet every day around our table, our first breakfast, it's a new concept Freddie's putting together, like the Last Supper, we're putting together, as you talk about frankincense and myrrh, the first breakfast, right? So it's everyone that sits around our table, and what we get to bring, the health benefits, not only the health benefits, the foundations and the offerings and giving back. And Dawn DeMarco, how I had, you know, what Susan does, I didn't realize she does with real estate, is what you do with selling jewelry.
Right.
And it's always about giving back. And we're going to talk to Diane about not only being vegan, but about really helping people cure their diseases and helping have a better life. And that's what this CBD and these different oils are. And you laugh, and I know you guys, all our interns are laughing like, yeah, they got a CBD frog in there. But you know what? This is changing people's lives. It's giving them an alternative to no pain. My dad, as everyone knows, was in ICU for 10 days, and he said, he called me. Now, you talk old school, right? My dad's going to be 79
And
tomorrow.
he's a doctor. Wait till you hear
He's
this
a
story.
Wow. He's a
doctor.
pediatrician, right? So doctors
talk
make
to
the
him.
worst patients. He said, I'd like some CBDs. Before I knew you. So we got him in touch with a company.
How much do you want?
And she says to me, she actually texted me, she said, your dad's not using a cane anymore. And this was after 2 days. So the benefits of CBD, to be able to get to a physician after 10 days in ICU who took care of children, right? He was a pediatrician his whole life, that finally sees the benefits of some of these alternative healing modalities and says, you know what, I'm willing to try it. speaks volumes. It speaks volumes in what we're being able to do and offer. And he knew, because he watches our show all the time, he says, can you help me? And but we can help people, the gift of what we get to do.
But the amazing thing is that your father is a doctor.
I know.
My father, who's 88, is a farmer. There's a big difference, because I told him, put this on your knee. He put it all over his body.
He's kind of like
He
you.
put it everywhere. I said, Dad, what are you doing? He says, well, if it worked there, it got to work everywhere else.
And now I know where you came from.
But your father is a doctor. And for him to stop using a cane, are you serious? Did he ever need a cane? It's the question I ask.
You know, when he put something on his hands, and he says, I can move my hands again.
Well, Don, it's so funny because with the CBD oil and all of these other natural ingredients that people are taking, like, that's why another reason I'm
He
vegan.
keeps giving me another roll on.
My mom is 81 years old, is vegan, has been vegan for over a year now, has severe arthritis, couldn't even walk 50 feet, and now she's walking 2 miles a day. She completely reversed her arthritis. I have no more rosacea. I feel fantastic, and heart disease runs in our family. So before I got even checked, I was showing signs of clogged arteries. As soon as I went vegan, there's a thing called epithelial cells, and it does the reverse. So I reversed heart disease completely out of my body.
See, Diane, and you wonder why you're here. I had no idea any of this story, and that leads right into our next segment.
I shot a dart in the dark. I said, maybe we can invite them to come on. We have an open mic.
And you didn't know she was coming?
This guy drove 18 hours.
From
Yeah,
Lexington.
he just came from Lexington. He came to my house last night.
Yeah.
And you've got skincare products that we're going to potentially one of your other sponsors.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna
so
work
this
with?
is, yeah, if you want me to do it now, I can.
I don't have a link.
Yeah, we're having a couple minutes before we go to commercial.
Okay, so one of my big sponsors this year, besides, of course, Michael, which, by the way, I've known since I was 4 years of age.
That's so
4 years
cool.
of age. So anybody who's walking on Facebook Live from Upper Arlington High School, big shout out to
What's up?
the Golden Bears. We have our 30-year high school reunion this year. But I partnered with Tray Skin because Tray Skin is a plant-based, it's a vegan skincare line. It's plant-based. It's all natural ingredients, and I love it. My skin is in great shape. But now Tray Skin is interested in infusing CBD oil into their products, and I have.
We're gonna have
there's some-
CBD everywhere.
I know.
Butter,
So I
people.
have gifts if anybody wants to try, because I would not put anything on my face that has to be vegan. It has to be cruelty-free. It is, and I love that it's aloe-based, especially in the sun here in Florida. So this is a 2-week trial. If anybody actually goes to trayskinrx.com/Flying4Hope, anybody who purchases it half of the product goes to Flying for Hope. So they're even on
That's
board.
even a
with-
win-win right there.
It's a win-win for me too. But if anyone wants them, I have some for acne-prone skin, which is your acne will be gone in like 2 weeks, and it's all
need
plant-based.
that
I'm
too.
telling you, the plants heal your face.
Yeah.
And yeah, it helps with the hormones too. But it's very. It's
Well,
a
I was
good
going to
skin
ask you, with women with the hormonal issues, using
Hormonial. Freddie Vernacular 101.
Listen,
Hormonial.
Listen, if I snort
harmonious.
it's hormonial.
Harmonious
If I
calls
snorted
it.
like you, would be laughing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, having the CBD around you in different forms, I guess, is a benefit, yes?
Absolutely.
Coffee,
Yes.
chocolate.
And it's good for people going through menopause. I'm sorry I had to say it.
It's hormonal.
Girlfriend, CBD. Because you can ask my kids, my husband, like, sometimes I'm a nightmare for like 2 weeks in a row.
Well, you're hormonal?
Everything triggered. Yeah, it's for the women have to go through this, waking up and having hot sweats, in the middle of the night. We wake up and sometimes we don't have clothes on, and then your husband thinks, why did you? Well, no.
And you're vegan and you're still getting hot sweat.
I don't know. I go to bed with multiple blankets. I'm
But
the
not
opposite.
not as much since I tried not only CBD, but I also take chast tree, which is a natural ingredient.
Trash tree?
Chast.
Oh.
C-H-A.
Dan, ever heard of that?
Chastity tree.
All right, we're going to go to commercial.
Wait. I got a real quick question.
What?
Hiroshima. What is that thing? Hiroshima. That thing.
Hiroshima.
That thing in your neck.
Oh.
Hashimoto's.
I have
Hashimoto.
that. And
So do
I cured my Hashimoto's.
All right, we're going to come back around to... I know, I'm like an erupting
Hashimoto's.
bomb. Hashimoto's. Yes, I got that
I want
too.
to touch on that because I saw a show last night. I want to talk to you about that. There's a lot of stuff
A
I want
lot
to
of
cover.
things. Stay tuned.
think we need
We'll
more
be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Oh, and we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe.
I almost forgot we weren't here.
I know you did. We had a
There's
very
all sorts
full
of
set here.
conversations going on.
Hey guys, we're back on air.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
Ladies, we're back on air. All right, just say it.
Just a saying.
That's why we have the bell.
Is that what it is?
You did not ring the bell.
Saved by the bell.
So we changed the set just a little bit. We've got Dawn and JoJo, Dawn DeMarco, and JoJo. It's always nice when Dawn comes that she sells jewelry right off her body when she's over here. I know JoJo goes, I have to have it. Dawn says you can buy it after I leave the set.
You got a complaint.
It looks beautiful
Facebook.
on you.
I know,
It does.
Troy. I'm
It's like
really
made for
sorry.
you.
Troy, if you send me a check and I can pay for the bills with your check, I don't have to put commercials. Otherwise, it is what it is, buddy. All right, so where were we?
We were talking about, you got me thinking Hiroshima. We're talking about Hashimoto's.
Hashimoto's.
And different disease states.
Why would you call it Hiroshima?
Because you did. Because you called things hormonial and Hiroshima.
And
but
you understand my English.
I'm sorry. But there's
supposed to
a
be
lot of
hormonal.
different autoimmune diseases.
You see that sign? That belongs to Dawn DeMarco. If you can't snort, give it up.
There's a lot of autoimmune diseases, and I was talking to Diane briefly. Diane Schwartz is with us, and she's a health coach. She's a vegan health coach that I met through Dawn DeMarco. And I can't say cure. We have to be very careful about what we say, but you certainly helped your symptoms, and maybe you'll say you cured yourself through veganism and through a change of food and diet. And Susan was talking about it and talk about Hashimoto's and not autoimmune diseases. I don't know what Diane had or has, but you said you had Hashimoto's.
Yes, for years and years, and doctors were trying to put me on, panic attack medicines, antipsychotic
Did they even
medicines.
understand what you had at the beginning?
No, what they kept saying I had high blood pressure, which I'll bring up here in a second, but they kept saying I have panic disorders, I have all of this and that, but really what was going on is the autoimmune disease itself is not a disease, it's a disorder, and the disorder is brought on, at least in my case, from gluten. The gluten molecule is so almost identical to the hormone of the thyroid that once the body starts attacking the gluten, it then begins to recognize your own thyroid gland and the hormone as an enemy. So it attacks that as well and makes it worse. So what I was having was thyroid storms. So most everyone that's having a panic attack or high blood pressure issues, most likely it's a gluten allergy.
Now, when you say gluten, is it something you're eating and ingesting, or something you're taking a bath in?
It could be, well, yeah, anything that has a wheat-based gluten. It really kind of is. It's a wheat-based mostly. So a lot of products have wheat-based carriers in them, thickener agents, in stews and all kinds of stuff in your favorite restaurants. So going gluten-free, becoming vegan.
Are you vegan?
I'm pushing the limit, but I'm about maybe 85%.
You're giving up the cow.
Well, they say if you've got thyroid disease,
I've given up the cow.
Hashimoto's, you should be gluten-free.
Now, I also want to make sure that everyone understands too, is knowing or unknowing, it's not necessarily your doctor's fault, but most of all of the thyroid medications that they'll put you on because of Hashimoto's actually is bound with gluten. So even if you go gluten-free and vegan and you're taking a thyroid medication, make sure your medication is not bound with gluten as a binder, because you will then continuously always have that issue.
So you have to check with your doctor. But Diane, I want to get to you as far as what you changed in your life with autoimmune disease through food. And Susan, you're a vegan chef.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And you're vegan.
And I don't even cook with oil in my food either.
But Diane, what did you're a health coach, and you were certified as?
Well, I was certified by Colin Campbell and Dr. Greger and Dr. Esselstyn and all the leaders in nutritional science and medicine. And so I got certified in whole food plant-based nutrition about 2 years ago, maybe a little longer. And then I became certified as a health coach and a life coach. So what I do is I help people reverse and prevent disease using plant-based nutrition so that they can have healthy and happy lives. You can't be happy.
So if I give you a disease, you'll tell me what's the best approach? Because again, I'm not saying we're curing it. Don't write to me, and definitely don't call me. But they do.
They
get mad at me.
You can text him, cafe to 80800.
No, don't text me either. You text me.
I'll
What's the
answer
matter
for
with
you.
you? So if I give you a disease, you'll tell me the best approach.
Well,
Can we say that?
I'm basing my knowledge on Dr. Esselstyn, who reverses heart disease, Dr. Neil Bernard, who reverses diabetes using plant-based nutrition.
All right, that's where I want to go.
Dr. Greger, I mean, they're my teachers.
I want to stay with you.
They're
Keep
my
the doc over
gurus.
there. I want to stay with you. I want to talk about diabetes. I've been on this crusade because I had a diabetic attack a year and a half ago, put me in the hospital. I shouldn't even be here right now, okay? And I'm looking for something to help me and my friends, a lot of people out there that listen, with diabetes, different problems, neuropathy. I can't eat a piece of bread. I can't do
eat the
carbs.
gluten or carbs,
I can't eat gluten. I can't eat none of that crap.
Well, actually, it's not carbohydrates that cause diabetes. It's fat. It's animal protein.
So tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Well, are you eating fish, eggs,
Yes.
meat?
I just had 3 eggs this morning.
Well,
Stop?
basically it's just fat. Eggs have the most cholesterol of any other animal product.
Yes, I know that part, but there's fat in an egg? It's an egg.
It's cholesterol. It's animal fat.
Really? So I shouldn't be eating eggs?
No. Eggs. And it's linked. Eggs are directly linked to diabetes.
This is
Eggs
directly
is directly linked
There
to
you go.
diabetes?
And so is fish. You see,
So is fish.
She's agreeing with me. Great.
So is fish.
Sugar does not cause diabetes.
So I can't eat the cow, I can't eat the fish, and I can't eat an egg. You know, what the hell am I going to eat? Tissue?
Chicken either.
Just eat fish eggs.
You need to eat beans and grains and nuts
Beans?
and seeds.
I'm going to live on a bean?
What do you ladies eat for
Culture that lives
breakfast?
the longest eats beans.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Well, I would have, let's say, steel cut oats. I mean, long cooking. None of the short cooking oats, because that means it's already processed. So everything I eat is whole grain, very few processed foods. So I would have, let's say today I had the steel cut oats. Excellent ones I bought on Amazon. And then I would put a little fruit on it, a little.
So this is oatmeal?
Agave syrup. Agave's good.
No agave.
I can't eat agave
No,
either.
'cause
That's sugar.
No, that's sugar, and it's.
Wait.
I use stevia. I
wait.
use green
Now-
stevia, green leaf stevia.
Hold on a second. Let's slow it down
We gotta go
because
back to
my
breakfast.
brain is not. She just says I can't eat fish. Dawn, they
Well,
no
that's what I'm
fish, no
saying.
eggs. What the hell am I gonna eat? A brick?
That's what I'm asking. We
Well,
got
that's
as far as
why you
oatmeal.
need to work with someone like me.
You're beginning to scare me
You can have steel cut oatmeal and fruit. All right.
for the rest of my life.
The thing is, doctors do not tell you that there's a link between disease and nutrition. They're not trained in nutrition.
I was going to say, it's not because they don't tell you. It's not in their training. It's
Yeah, they
not
have
part
about
of what they...
3 to 4 hours.
They often give you bad advice.
Of training?
If you
Out of their whole
If you
education.
go to a doctor to cure you, you're out of luck because they're not. They're only giving you pills that deal with symptoms.
Okay.
You have to go to the source of the problem, and it's our lifestyle. It's nutrition.
I'm
a
gonna
lot
give you
of it
my
goes
heart
back,
here.
A lot of it goes back to nutrition. I know. I don't know what you're going to eat.
I can't
For
eat
that matter,
nothing.
I can't eat anything either.
I can't eat soup. I can't have an egg. If you can't eat an egg, my father used to say, if you can't eat an egg, give up on life because an egg
So
is
you make
like
a chickpea omelet.
a what?
A chickpea omelet.
Come on. Really?
Of course.
Chickpea
You should just
omelet.
have me come. I'm telling you right now, we eat better than. Actually, statistics show, if you don't mind me saying, in 2017 alone, they did a study that 95% of people who tried the vegan food chose to go back to eating the vegan food versus what they were eating before. And it's increased over 600% veganism in the last 3 years
No, I
alone.
agree. Everybody I know now is vegan.
Yeah.
And we have Chef Z comes in here. She makes me stuff. She actually cured her husband of cancer.
Yeah. He had stage
That's
4.
Stage 4.
So this isn't just what I'm saying. I mean,
You're right.
This has been proven.
This
that
seems to be
used
coming
food
across
as
our
medicine.
table
But you
literally
eat
over and over.
breakfast. Okay, so we have
No,
oatmeal.
Steel cut oatmeal for breakfast.
You don't necessarily want to go by me because my
Oh, no,
food
I
is
want to go
very
by you.
simple.
No,
a
I'm going to
simple
go by
eater. I
you.
eat beans,
I'm
I
going to
eat
be
beans.
married at the hip with you.
Well, Susan's making chickpea
I'm not a
omelets.
chef. I am not a chef.
Yeah, well,
so
Susan just...
I make a great sweet potato maple barbecue burger. I make a great tuna fish salad made out of chickpeas.
And you're vegan?
Totally.
You eat bacon?
Tonight I'm making him he's gluten free, so I'm going to make him a gluten free fettuccine alfredo with roasted peppers, fresh salad, and a baguette of bread. That is not enriched.
Blake, we're not running commercials yet.
Weekly deliveries to
Blake?
your home, your
Blake, we're not
business,
on commercial break
hospital,
unless we lost
even
him.
senior centers.
Blake, can you hear us?
Now I can.
Okay, thank you. He lost us, that's why. It's coming in and out. Okay, so what do you have for dinner? Let's cut to the chase here.
Keeps asking me.
I'm asking you, you're the coach.
Very simple. Well, I have a chef that's coming to my house.
Coach, put me in the game,
on
Coach.
Tuesday, who's
What are you
making
cooking?
a vegan lasagna for me.
A vegan
Well, I can teach you
lasagna.
how to do that. That's easy.
Well,
What's a vegan
actually,
lasagna?
it's a service that goes into people's homes. I don't know the name of the company. And so they're just giving me a sample. It's not
And
because-
Chef C would do that as well.
She does, but I'm
Yes.
really intrigued. So salmon is no good for me?
No, it's
No.
not. Everything that's dumped in the ocean, including plastic and heavy metals and contaminants, pollution, is in fish. Also, fish is very high in saturated fat.
It is.
So it's as high as poultry. It's not.
So I can't have a chicken, I can't have a fish, and I can't definitely not have the cow. Because it's
No.
vegan.
No cow.
No cow.
If it has a face, you don't want to eat it.
If it has a mother, you don't want to eat it either.
If it has a face, if I
If it
cut the
goes to
face
the
off, can I eat it
bathroom,
then?
you don't want to
Yes.
eat it.
If it goes to the bathroom,
You don't wanna
please
eat it. If it
order
goes
me
away,
cement and a brick, because that's really the only thing I can't eat.
And this might help you, because the thought process in my head for me was almost every large animal on the face of this earth, they're amazingly huge and amazingly strong. And what do they eat?
Not themselves.
Grass.
Grass.
Oh, so I'm going to eat grass now.
Yeah.
Well, you're going back to plant-based.
Plant-based.
All protein comes from plants. Animals do not make protein.
Yeah,
All
they don't.
protein.
They're laughing at me.
John,
thought I
we
heard.
gotta check out camera 3 because anyone
Wait,
who's
we're
listening
having
to
our
them,
own party
you
back
guys
here.
definitely have your own party
And not
over
for
there.
nothing, but I hear everything you're saying. Your mics are hot.
Party on-
I hear everything
party
you're
on
saying.
the
Oh, you
patio
get those
over
two.
there.
Okay.
Is that not a You should shot? have
never put us together.
Every time
To separate us.
I had you separated. I had her up here. She goes right to you.
Oh my God. Oh my
Okay,
gosh. I'm so sorry.
So the diabetic world. Let's keep it in general because I just floored today. The diabetic world is eating its way into diabetes, correct? I mean, that's what's going on right now.
Children too.
And just like CBD is not being put out there, I mean, the pancreas, if you have those two vitamins, it should be on everybody's
B15
menu,
and
right?
17, yes.
It should be out there.
Absolutely has to be there. You're a death sentence.
Why don't we hear
walking.
about B15 and B17? Have you ladies heard about that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Diane?
so again, call it a conspiracy, but it all started, the science was proven back in the 1800s. And if you go back, you can find a ton of medical reports, and all of the old school bottles were cannabis and hemp oils for over 300 known ailments at the time. That was the go-to medicine to fix the problems. And it's been that way since forever. And in the 30s is when they started pulling it and vilifying everything, including those seeds. So again, going back to, we'll call it a vegan idea, but the seeds are life, okay? They carry every molecule that you need to survive. And that's another reason not to push anything beyond those carrier orals. But I eat in my household, and my animals, my dogs, we eat hemp hearts, which are basically the de-shelled hemp.
But
So
those two vitamins come from the hemp plant?
they're in there. All
Have you ever
all
had a
seeds.
hemp heart?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
All
What's it taste like?
Like a heart.
No,
They're a complete,
it's
They're a
delicious.
complete
It's vegan.
protein.
Yeah,
so
they're
you
vegan
can
heart.
make them on salads. You can use them
Yeah,
on
so
anything.
Where do you buy them?
all your essential
Anywhere.
fats, all
They're
your
organic.
minerals, all your proteins,
Whole Foods, Vitacost. They
or
have
on
Hemp
my
hearts.
or on my
Yes,
website.
yes.
You have sell hemp hearts on
I've
your
lost
website
4
too?
pounds
course.
already. I can't eat nothing.
So we sell our own hemp protein, our own hemp hearts off our own fields as well. Yeah.
But Freddie, they've cured. I'm going to say this. You guys have cured your own diseases. We're not going to say we're curing your diseases, anyone else, but the three of you have cured your autoimmune diseases by being vegan. That's amazing.
Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on.
I've
I
had
know that
Hashimoto's.
we
How
got
many years have you had diabetes?
too long.
I've had Hashimoto's
But no,
for
but you
too
know
long,
why?
too.
Because I ate food. You can't eat. They
That's
tell me
right.
to eat salmon. I dropped. What did I drop?
lost a
68
lot of weight.
pounds. I mean, geez, Louise, it's not like I'm eating
One of my
cake.
friends is diabetic, is not diabetic anymore because he went vegan. And it took him only 5 months to be out, and it took him 3 weeks to be off all of his medications.
And you want to
Off
hear
everything.
something
It's
just
very
as
quick.
It's very
true.
quick.
Very quick.
something
'Cause
just
your-
as powerful.
That's what your body wants, is plants. And
Yes.
it goes right through you, where it takes a lot of
I'm a
digestion and all the
caveman.
chemicals and crap and meat
Caveman.
that
Out of your
sit
body.
there and just...
You see the meat industry, the dairy industry, the poultry industry, the fish industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the healthcare industry has a vested interest in keeping you sick.
Trillions.
Yes, I
So
heard
they're
this.
going to keep pushing those foods, those
It's all about money.
advertisements to
All-
keep you sick.
I
and
heard
not
there's
tell you the
one
truth.
owner of all that industry, and that's why he says no, eat more, eat more. Remember
I
when
heard
they
we
said?
got to go to commercial break.
Remember when they said? Hold on. Remember when they said sugar is good for you in the 60s, and they said eat more sugar, eat more sugar.
And cigarettes too.
Blake said we got to go to commercial.
All right, Blake, we're going
Give
to
us a
commercial.
call, 888-565-1470. We're going to be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And there's the lunch bell.
And here comes
That's
Christmas.
what we should call that, is our lunch bell.
That's Christmas bell.
Your
Listen,
Christmas
this
bell.
this section of the show today was brought to you by Essentials. Eat your essentials.
EatEssentialsNow.com, BCTV fan for 10% off. We got you, Blake.
Blake, we good. Can you hear us, Blake?
I know.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
I know, but
We're having
in the
another
studio it's real
frog.
loud. Oh, yeah.
Diane, tell me how you cured. You had autoimmune disease. You went through many doctors and many hospitals. And what you told me this morning was they all kept wanting to do procedures. And at what point did you say, no, I'm done?
Well, I didn't do the procedures because most procedures that the doctors wanted to do, and a lot of the treatments that are done are highly experimental. They're dangerous. In fact, doctors, excuse me for saying this, they cause a lot of deaths. They do. It's a fact. Hospital mistakes, doctor misdiagnosis, over drugging, even dying due to the proper use of medication. So I was smart enough to know not to take their advice. So I happened to be sitting on my sofa one day and watching the morning show, and Matt Lauer was saying goodbye to Dr. Colin Campbell. I didn't even see the interview, and he held up the book, The China Study, the largest study ever conducted on the link between disease and nutrition. So I ordered it on Prime, got it in 2 days, read it in 2 days, went vegan overnight. I was disfigured. I went vegan at 54 years old, and I suffered for most of my life, and it just kept getting worse. You don't get better, you always get worse. as time goes on. I was allergic to everything, all kinds of foods, and my face was swollen. I had fungal infections. I had diseases that people with AIDS get, who have highly compromised immune systems. And I went vegan, didn't know what I was doing, never even heard of a vegan before. You know, I hadn't been on Facebook or anything. So I did it overnight. I wasn't plant-based at that point. I wasn't a whole food plant-based like I am now, no oil and whole foods, very few processed foods. But I cured myself.
How long have you been a vegan?
10 years. Mm-hmm.
And you feel a whole lot better?
Oh, my whole life is
Okay,
changed.
so if you do the math and you look at what she looks absolutely amazing.
She's reverse aging.
I know.
Yes, you do. You slow down the aging process. You definitely. You
So
do.
you did this on
we
purpose.
don't age as quickly.
Yeah, the telomeres in your
Yes.
on your DNA
And how
actually
do-
stop dying.
And how do you
feel?
How do you feel mentally? Are you clear?
Oh,
How-
I love being vegan. It's
Me
the
too.
best thing that's ever happened to me. And you'll see vegans have a glow about them. We talk about veganism.
Yes, we
We're
do.
so excited.
I was gonna ask about that, but
you
I
have
didn't
a
dare.
glow and, yeah, we
All
love
right,
it.
so you're clearly not disfigured. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Your fungus, everything you had, gone. No medications.
Yes, I was on steroids for many years.
That's
I
the
had
worst.
the worst carpal tunnel. I mean, I didn't sleep for weeks at a time because carpal tunnel is due to inflammation. I was so inflamed. The
I
doctors
had
wanted
that
to
problem
operate.
for years until
Oh my God, I'd be up
started
at night.
just
I
doing
didn't sleep
plant-based.
for
You
weeks.
do have, I mean, we know how old you are, okay? We have the idea.
Yes, yes.
She's magnificent. Your
Thank you.
skin is glowing.
Right. You
So-
And you're not on
better.
medication. What a gift that you were able to cure yourself from all
Yes.
of these diseases.
Yes.
And
So now you're a coach,
Yes, I'm a health and life coach. Yes.
and you're teaching what you discovered 10 years ago.
Yes.
So this has turned into a discovery day today. We have CBD discovery. We got what you do.
But
we
look,
got
it's
what
all
you-
based on. And you
It's
didn't,
all
and you didn't
equal.
even know who was coming because
I
I
had
didn't
no
even know she was
idea.
coming till 9 o'clock this morning.
I had no idea. The
You
only
talk
thing
about
I did they were
plant-based-
coming.
Plant-based nutrition, CBD, is from hemp, right? We're talking plants. It goes way
But,
back.
but CBD used to be in every medicine
known to man.
known to man. They're deteriorating it because they want to make money with the pills.
So are you telling me that this frankincense?
Plastic, oil, and big pharma are the number one and two money makers on the planet.
Wait,
So
which
if
what
it-
was the first thing you said?
Plastic.
Plastic. So anything that causes cancer is the number one
That's right.
money maker.
Yeah,
So if it-
cigarettes and
Chemicals,
booze.
pesticides.
Yeah, and that's why they took the truth out of the lexicon, and that is why, with your help, controlling the narrative and re-educating the population of the world is my number one priority. But I can't do that unless I have the purest products first to offer.
Because you have to be able to walk that line. You know, it's really
That's
strange because
true.
the bottom line is that you get called out and they're looking for that one slipper. You know,
Never
you,
gonna happen
you
with
said
us.
the doctors give you something and then, you know, errors in admission, that's why they have it, things happen. Maybe
There are
would-
maloccurrences that happen.
But there are things that sometimes they're lied to as well. My whole
Yes, by the
family is
pharmaceutical
is
industry.
in the medical
look,
profession.
you had a reaction to medication because
Correct.
it wasn't. There was a lot of things, but it was a reaction to the medication. There was
Correct.
a black box warning, and you happened to have that.
Yes, but at the same time, maybe the medication should not be on the market.
Correct.
They rushed them to market.
That's right, because and everybody looked at it as a savior. But you know, sometimes you say you have choice, and you choose the wrong thing. I'm not going to blame the medical industry. I'm going to blame that we have a choice, and we have to make a better choice. Sometimes you make a bad choice, and when you make a bad choice, you got to live with its consequences.
Well, sometimes we're all looking for a dose of hope, right? And what you did, you took this leap and said, I'm going to become vegan. For a lot of people who are working 2 jobs and raising families
They
and
can't do it.
single families, they can't go vegan. It's easier. It truly is easier to take a pill.
It's
and
truly
change
easier
your
to go
lifestyle.
to Mickey
Go to
Dickey
McDonald's
and get a burger in you
Then
because
to learn how to
you
make
got to
tuna
go to
out of
work.
chickpea
And it
salad.
has a lot to do with media influence, though. It really
Yes.
does. Like, look at.
Absolutely.
I want to give you an example. If you watch any news station, right? If you watch them talking, I actually saw a vegan come on and said that forks over knives changed his life. That's a documentary.
A lot of people
What
say
the
that.
health has changed his life. As soon as they mentioned veganism, they immediately tried to steer clear him of talking about something else because these news stations are sponsored by the Dairy Association, the
Big
meat
pharma.
industry. McDonald's alone owns 90% of the beef industry.
All right, so we need a
It's
vegan
unbelievable.
sponsor, Freddie.
See the
And soybean.
Yes.
I want to say something else. I know I focus on health, and we're focusing on health.
I hope
but just by changing our diet, the most important thing that all of us need to do is to save this planet, is to go to a plant-based diet and to stay away from animals. Animal agriculture is destroying the planet. It's causing global warming. Plus, the animals are suffering. We kill 80 billion animals a year just for food. A lot of it goes to waste. But these animals don't want to die, and we don't need to eat them, because by eating them, we're killing ourselves. So, the pollution they cause, the animal waste, the water pollution, the air pollution, the deforestation.
But remember this. If you get sick, if you're killing yourself,
yes.
if that doesn't stop you from eating it, then nobody's really going to stop because of the pain. Everybody is self-centered on survival, right? So if you care about animals, like if you have a cat or a dog, and I mean, we think about it, we treat your cat and dog, right? The problem is what Dawn touched upon. Our society is so fast-paced that if it's midnight and you haven't had anything to eat all day and you see a burger joint open, you're going to go in.
Have a banana.
Good luck.
Yeah, have a handful
Good luck
of
with
nuts.
that.
You know what it is? It's retraining people, and
Yeah, it
it's why I'm meeting with Miss Universe today is retraining our youth, right?
That's
Because our kids are not. I say this all the time. Our kids are not born to hate. They're not born to eat.
They're born to eat
chemicals.
Roman noodles.
We teach. This
They
is what
eat
they
Roman
learn
noodles.
because college kids can't afford
They eat
to
noodles,
eat
right?
better things.
Ramen noodles.
But you knew what you
Ramen,
meant.
Greek, it makes no
But it's
difference.
about
A noodle's a
it's
noodle.
the education. It goes back to the CBD and educating people for what it is.
Yeah, sounds like
And
that.
that's
The thing-
what's going to happen is that you have to educate and re-educate Do you know my son, Fred? You gotta love Freddie. 5 years ago, said to me, "Dad," he gives me a card. Call this guy. He sells something called CBD. And I said, "What? The hell is that?" 5 years ago, I still have the card. Now he makes fun of me because I take it every day, every single day. Put it on my legs, everything else. And I'm looking for that. I'm looking for what you found 10 years ago. I want to reverse. I want to reverse and tell people, you know what? You don't have to do this, but I'm going to give you a choice. And that's what you bring to the table, is choice. And you can lecture on choice. You can say, listen, you can eat this and die, or you can do this and live.
I
What do
want
you
to
want
make
to
sure
do?
we give all the information out, though, everyone's contact information. If people want to reach you for more information on your coaching and your plant-based,
Yes,
How do they find you?
email me at not the reluctant,
you got to remember her email.
No.
Were you-
well,
you
no,
have
I
your
have a
card?
new one. I have
Where's
a
your
different
card?
one. No, I have a new email.
Oh, is that what it is?
At the relentlessvegan@gmail.com.
Relentless vegan.
Yes,
How can you forget
Relentless
that?
Vegan
What's
at
the matter
Gmail.
with you?
Well, reluctant was another one. Relentless vegan.
What was it before?
At Gmail.
Reluctant. Now it's relentless.
Reluctant, relentless.
Relentless, because I am relentless.
I'm gonna open up Be a Vegan.
And Susan, how can we
.com.
find you for Flying for Hope?
Flying, FLYING, 4 hope.com. And if you also want to try the skincare, it's just trayskinrx.com/flying4hope. And then Michael, why don't you mention what's going on Facebook right now? For,
Okay. Yeah,
for
so
Flying
what
for Hope?
so for Flying for Hope, what we've been, we put up a GoFundMe page on onemeanbean.com. I'm sorry, not .com, on Facebook, which is technically Coffee Bean Dreams. So go to Coffee Bean Dreams on Facebook and you'll find us.
And sorry, I got to interrupt you. OneMeanBean.com for Michael. We got to go.
We gotta go. But you know what? We're gonna bring them back. We're gonna talk some more about this stuff.
Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
tomorrow, same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show